Yeah, so guys, you guys are welcome to day two or lecture two on Forex Beginners Mastery class. Well, we want to take a deep dive into the Forex basics. We want to talk about how Forex works and basically say what is Forex? Forex is what foreign exchange. Yeah, it's a platform that it's one of the biggest and most liquid um say trading or financial institution in the world, yeah. And what again? It's liquid. It does not have any body, does not have any physical form. It's online. For I'm to link it to the buying and selling. It has to do with buying and selling of currency, hence foreign exchange, different countries' currency. It means you're buying one currency and selling another currency because they are paired together. So that's the basics of Forex. Well, aside the whole Forex thing we're doing, what the major goal here is that you having knowledge of being able to trade anything, not just Forex pairs. You also be able to trade commodities paired with the dollar index. Uh, you also be able to trade stocks, you know, and just understand the overall price action of a chart. So let's dive deep into this. Forex trading involves buying one currency and simultaneously selling another. Because currencies are quoted in pairs, like the euro and the dollar. If you buy, you're expecting the base currency euro to rise against the quote currency. And if you sell, you're expecting the base currency euro to fall against the quote currency. So now currencies are always we have quote and base currency. Yeah, the base currency is the one that is after, that's the latter. So while the quote currency is the present one, the first one before the other one. It's just like your surname and your name. If they're saying what's your name? And they say you should say your surname before your name, just like that. So in this sense, what you're having as your uh quote currency and your uh base currency. So now the base is the main one, it's the major one, and it's being quoted by another. Just like your name is, let's say your name is Anita and your surname is the other, you understand? So now you're being quoted with your surname. That's the what I mean. Your base name is Anita, why you're being quoted with your surname. So that's how it is. And whichever one comes first, be it the euro, be it the GBP, be it the XA USD, be it CHF, be it NZD, that is what the base, that is the main currency there, which is quoted with something else. We just use the analogy of your name and your surname. I think that analogy will work better. And so if you are buying your name, right, it means you are selling, you're saying your name is stronger than your surname, so you're selling your surname. But if your surname is stronger than yours, here you are going to be what? Selling your own name. You understand? If you understand, send a message, send one on the chat. If you don't understand, I'm going to use another analogy to explain this. I know I don't think I'm giving the right. Okay, you understand that. That's perfect. Thank God. And that's a good deep. All right. So now, for example, when you buy the euro and the US dollar at 1,1000, you know, and the euro gains, then you're in profit. But if you sell the euro at the same price and the euro falls, yeah, you're in profit. But if you sell the euro at 1.1000, and the euro rallies higher and even makes 0.1, maybe 1.1001. It means you've lost that. You're not in profit or in a loss, and it means you've not made money for that day. So that's how easy it is. It's just profit and loss. When you buy the base currency and you are right, make money. When you sell the base currency and you are right, you make money. But if you buy the base currency and you are wrong, you lose money. If you sell the base currency and you are wrong, um, then you lose money. So first is basically believing that one currency will be stronger than the other one. It's just like a tug of war. There are two sides in a tug of war. So depending on the one who has more liquid, more power, that's the only way, that's the only determinant to win. You have more skill, you have more power, you have more capacity, more leverage, then you can pull the other people to the other side. So whoever has that can win and can make profit in the forex space. So we have the bid and the ask price. We talked about this yesterday, and I feel this is a much better example of the bid and the ask price, where where the bid price is the price at which the market or a broker is willing to buy bracket, and while the ask price is the price at which the market is willing to sell. And the spread is just the difference between the bid and the ask price. Okay, they gave us an example for the spread here. So, but let me give an example of spread. Spread is just like uh, minusing the difference. It's just like a difference in mathematics. When they're telling an economics student, thank God. Um, so do you know about spread, or do you want me to explain it further? Yeah, laughing. I don't forget that the full economics talk. Don't mind me. Then you already have the idea of what the spread is, but regardless, I'll still talk about it. Just assume now we have 100 naira, we have 300 naira. What's the difference between the two? Thank God. You entered chat. I said like this week, it's yeah, to leave all this boring stuff for those who don't have any idea about what Forex is, basically. Exactly. Yeah, that's where they make their profits, their spread, because we are using their charts. On the left-hand side, the top right of this chart, you can see it's the bid and the ask price, and you can see the spread in between 0.4, sometimes 1.2, 1.8. This place where my arrow is hovering around, that's where the bid and the ask price is, and that's where the spread is too. All right. So let's move down. We know our market participants. We have the central banks, commercial banks, hedge funds, retail traders, corporations, and government. So now we know Forex is not a scam. Neither is it like a Ponzi scheme. It's a legit uh, business in which people can make legit cash from. So since the central bank are involved, commercial banks, hedge funds, this caliber of people, we as speculators, the retail traders, we are just like a fraction, in the circle of this kind of liquidity. We are just like a fraction of it. We don't even have every trader has an effect on the market, but we don't have like that much leverage over the market as these guys do because they put in big money. So that's why most times it's always good to have your strategy towards the market makers towards the market maker strategy. Let's there be alignment. If you're not aligned with them, they'll most times always want to win over you, right? So each participant plays a unique role in the liquidity and market behavior. Like I said, everybody affects the market, but very, very little in terms of retail traders and speculators. Then we have the forest section. I'm sure you know about the forest section. The forest market opens 24 hours, 5 days in a week. You understand? And we have the sections. We have the Sydney section. Then we have the Tokyo section. We have the London section, and we have the New York. These are the four sections we have. And I always tell you that they always interlap with each other. The sections always interlap with each other. They're always interlapping with each other. So now, after this, what's going on? Okay. So after this, I sent a PDF, more like a snapshot, a picture to show us the volatility, and the overlapping period. That's like the activity we're going to do. We're going to be doing in the PDF, but I just want us to like see what I'm talking about. The sections per hour, the volatility. I think we can take a look at that on our WhatsApp platform. You see the London section and the New York section. So now let me explain. Let me come back to the chart. Sorry. Let me explain it. So now let me use something like this. Yeah, I think this is it. Let's assume this is the Sydney section. This is Sydney, right? So the Sydney section is trading for this line duration. When it's there's an interlap, like overlap here, right here. There's a part of it when the bank closes at certain hour, and that's the same time that another country, another section is opening. So this part of it is what we call what overlapping, and that section continues for a particular time duration, and it interlaps and overlaps with another currency pair. While the two of them are still on, then that one shuts down, then the other one carries on. You understand? Then the other one too carries on. So you can do it like a circle. You can do it something like a circle. Yeah, so you have your Sydney section here. It continues. Then what do you have here? You have your Asian section. That's your Tokyo, Japan, and the likes. Then we have our London section, stand. That's the Europeans. Then we have the London, New York section, NY. That's the USA. So these are the overlap each other. So that's why it's like a 24-hour thing. Doesn't end except on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. So basically that's what it is for the section. There are some documents and PDF I have to explain this section, but to be explaining them the once we get into the charts. So as per your assignment, the one you sent to me, let me just review it. I'd reviewed it already. Okay, I'd reviewed it already, but I want to see the kind of trader you want to be. What kind of trader do you want to be? Do you want to be a day trader or do you want to be like a swing trader? Okay, yeah, they're not written in Nigerian time. They're written in UTC time. That's the universal time. So now our own time, GMT, right? So now this is it. It's just 1 hour apart. You can see uh the lower right of my chart where my cursor is hovering around. Yeah, this UTC. Can you see it? I'm gonna click on it now. You can see brought out different time zones. So this is UTC time. You can see Tokyo, Sydney, whatever. You just have to find something that matches. Well, I leave it at UTC because I have an understanding of what it is. I'm going to send in for you. I think I did send it to the group. Did I? I sent our Nigerian time. I did send it to the group. I sent our Nigerian time. Okay. Uh, can you see this? So this is it in our Nigerian time. Can you see it? That's what it looks like in our Nigerian time. How was it looks like in our Nigerian time? You sent another message. Okay, you're not sure yet. Okay, no issues. There's still time for that. Definitely find out which one works well for you when we start taking trades. So basically, that's everything about everything we ought to do today. Tomorrow I'll be introducing you guys to technicals, and that one stays longer. That one's like an hour to 1 hour 30 minutes class, so you can have a better understanding of for this, and also you guys can be able to implement the charts. I will be introducing you how to make use of trend lines. There's this lines I'm using. I'm going to teach you how to make use of your highlighters, making use of your Fibonacci tool. This is a Fibonacci tool. I'm telling you to use this. Also, your measuring tool. So we're going to teach you how to take your positions, your long and your short positions. Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to use a text tool so you can write and mark out tools. Also the different type of trend lines we have, the one with the info line, and so then you have to like write something on top of it. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to be doing all of this. I just want to introduce you guys to it, and by next week we'll get fully into the chart, and they're going to be very, very, very easy. So once I'm able to give you an understanding of this, then you'll be able to practice on your own, because I'll give you activities to do, and it's just to replicate whatever image you see. And once you're able to do that, then I think we'll be able to fast track ourselves like 2, 3 months, which would be very good. So are you already familiar with all of these tools on the chart? Are you familiar with them, or you're just like you don't know about them? Just send me a message. Chat. All right. So everything you know about them, then we'll just learn how to properly make use of them. Oh, wow, I got you. So thanks for coming on. I appreciate that you're a punctual student. Don't worry. Give you an award at the end of the class. I'll give you an award. What's your Okay, I'll keep things professional. This is the recorded video. I almost forgot. I wanted to ask what's your okay, the accent. Can you imagine? Okay, you now have a trading view, users and tools, but I know wahala. Do you have a trading account, like the trading view account? Yeah? Like it's registered with your email. If you don't have that, tomorrow we'll do all of those. So you don't have to bother yourself. Then you probably set up your chart to look nice and to best your fitting. Change the candle colors to your favorite colors. I know wahala. Thanks. I'm not even started teaching them. I'm still talking and just don't worry. We'll get into the proper teaching soon. And I hope you guys not run away once teaching starts. Like, yeah, these guys we get. All right. So thanks for coming on. I really appreciate, and I'll see you guys. I don't know what the timetable is saying tomorrow, so it doesn't clash with my other classes. But I'll see you guys maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Okay. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna close out this now. Bye. Take care. Thumbs up.